Sagittarius. This is your October 2017 reading, and if you get a chance, stay tuned for the Art of Tarot, the Timing Class, Caribbean Week, and some more fun stuff that I'm going to be doing. I'm always behind because I also have other things in my life to work on. I don't make Sag TV my everything anymore. I used to, but I have to go ahead and live my life a little bit and take care of other things too. I can't neglect the real world of the Sag TV world. We'll see how the balance works. Sagittarius, in the month of October, your cards are talking about two things that you're thinking about. You're thinking about a man and you're thinking about work. Or you're thinking about work and you're thinking about your side business as an idea. It says you're traveling towards another direction. For some reason, you can't incorporate those two. You can't put those two together. It could be he doesn't fit the situation or this doesn't go along with it. Two things that don't ride together. They just don't mix. And you're going to quickly come away from those things just really fast. Also, you're traveling towards making new decisions when it comes down to property matters. If you look at the move in the month of October, you already realized by the first 2 weeks that it wasn't happening. Now you're thinking about marriage and the next level and partnerships and inviting yourself and all kind of things that will push yourself to the front for. I don't see those things coming in. What I do see is time and change. And we'll of course talk about time and change. They talk about situations coming from left and right. Not like that. It's like you're pushing yourself up, but they're keeping you where you're standing. It's not that you can't push, you're approaching the wrong people. Now, I do see you trying to, I don't know, in relationships, this is not a good relationship month for Sagittarius because it is a month about mentality. You have to position your mind before you have to make moves, okay? So you're thinking about that, and it's just going to seem like you're worrying about a relationship. Now, change is in approaching people and not being heard. That's an inner sadness for you because I feel as though there is something that you have that you can present. But the way that you are presenting, I don't see it coming to the forefront. It's almost like that's what you have there. Whatever you have, it has to be developed. Whatever you have is in your own little space. Whatever you have to work on it to build it better because presenting it is almost like it's just there in your hand. So do whatever you need to do in order to take it to the next step. When it comes down to work and career, it seems like you're a new person and maybe you're just moving a little bit too fast with the higher ups and maybe you're expecting something and they're looking over you. It's because they do not know you, okay? It's just like a virgin situation with seasoned people. Okay, that's with work. That's not side business as an idea. Side business as idea is seeming as though it's getting less, but you're trying to bloom it. You're trying to put it out there, and it seems as though things are standing before you. Okay, it's not that. Timing is everything. You just have to keep pushing and be patient and wait for whatever's going on with that. Now, once again, you go back by the third week, which is this week right here, this week we just left. You go back to side businesses, this two-sided lover, keeping your eyes out for spiritualism or watching someone that is spiritual and once again trying to present yourself out. I do see that whatever you're trying to do within this week right here, there is some movement and change. There is some movement and change, but I do see some stubbornness and I do see where you're really aggressive. You're really aggressive and there's nothing wrong with that. But you must remember the week before, it's still growing. It's still growing. It's still, whatever it is, it's still growing. Whatever it is, it's still growing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, it's almost to the fact to where there's nothing there. It's almost to the point to where it's falling out of your lap and you're just sitting beautiful with nothing to offer with the beauty. It could be attitude. It could be anything. It could be work. It could be something at work that you want to be better. It could be something with side businesses and ideas that you want to be better. You have to keep working at it. Whatever it is, it seems as though you're at the smallest level of it. It's not that you can't get to the big, smallest, and you're pushing it too big and you're at the smallest and it's almost like you're unbelievable. Do you see what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that, and this has everything to do with how you look at yourself. Positioning is everything. Work is looking as though you're pushing too hard. Baby steps. Side business is like it's almost down to just where it's just sitting there and it's just sitting there. And it's not that it's not being seen, it's just sitting there. And I feel as though you want it to blossom, but it's just sitting there. At one point, it showed that maybe there was a little bit more life in this situation, but it's just in your hand. It's in your hand. So there's much work to be done. There's no new loves, and if there are any new loves in the picture, they're not in the picture to be permanent. At the end of the month, you will be celebrating something new. Now, that's good. And I feel it's with promotion and ideas that has to do with career, side business. For you Sagittarius, they have brand new side businesses. I am not trying to be rude. it is taking it is taking another turn. There's nothing wrong with them. Your side businesses could be something that it was a starter. You just tried it. You just tried this, or you just tried that. It's that type. It's not something that has been going on for a long time. It's something that's maybe you just thought of the day and did it, and then you wanted to grow that day, and you wanted to blossom in that day, and it's not gonna do it. It takes time to blossom. If you're in a medium type business, you've been doing about 2 or 3 years, it is going to be there pertaining to the type of work you put out. It just seems as though it's taking a backflip. And I'm just saying, it just seems like it's taking a backflip. It has everything to do with newbies. New, 24 hours, 48 hours, stuff that's new. You could have just did it yesterday. You could have just did it the day before that. I'm talking brand new. I'm not talking about up and built. If it's up and built, it is starting to take a spark. When I say up and built, 4 years, 5 years, you're going to see a little movement towards the end of October. But anything that's less than that, that's going under that, you're going to see it fade. You're just going to see it fade because I feel as though you're approaching people. It's not time yet. You're not ready yet. You're not developed yet. You're not. That's why I say new. It's new. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. It's too soon. Keep growing. Keep working. 1 year, 2 year, too soon. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working, and then you're going to see some type of action towards the end of October. Now, the other relationship, leave that person alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. It's not going to work out because you can't even mix that in your side businesses. So you're starting to see right there that things just not working out. If your side businesses are starting to not work out, eventually it will close out, and it may be closed out by the end of October. Brand new people. I'm talking about yesterday, day before, fresh. You know what I'm saying. Other than that, a lot of you Sagittarius are going to see career moves, and you're going to see a real magnificent career move at the end of the month. When it comes down to love, November and December will be where you will have issues for love. You're going to see where a partner is going to take a backslide on you, meaning you won't hear from that person at all. Any new loves will not work out in the month of October. Any any old loves will prove to be what they've always been. It's just not going to work out. No love in October. Work on career because your job, your 9 to 5 is what's going to be pushing up. Your side businesses are very questionable about the newbies. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a day, something you just popped up yesterday and did. It's very questionable. And other than that, you're just going to have to, people that set their businesses a little bit longer, you're going to stand a little bit stronger because October really wasn't a good month for stability. You're going to see a perk at the end of the month. God bless.